Right.
So what else we got?
Well, there's a lot of this stuff, that Hillary's going to admit there's UFOs and, all this shit. Wake up and smell the fucking coffee, people. It's Project Bluebeam. If it's flying in a saucepan, I was going to say, if it's flying in a spaceship, it's from the Matrix.
Mm-hmm. And
so
it is,
they ain't coming down to help us out, I can fucking assure you. If they come down to help us out, it's because they want to take over.
I don't know. I don't get this whole fascination with what is it? People call it star seeds or...
Oh, yeah.
Well,
that's the idea is that you've come from another planet and you're so sophisticated, you've come here to help and to save the human race.
See, it just screams Matrix. For me, it just screams Matrix. Someone else coming here to help you.
If they came through the sun, they've come through. If they've come through a spaceship, they've come through the Matrix. If they've come through a channel, they've come through the Matrix. If they've come through Moose Soul Star on the organic node timeline, the real sun, then they've come from Ra. They've come from the real deal. And again, Ra is not a person. That is a bastardization of the energy where a creature in the ancient Egyptian times was trying to harness the energy of Ra.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not Ra. Don't even get me started on the fucking magics of Egypt. I mean, at the moment, I'm writing these memoirs. At the moment, I'm at how Sekhmet got involved, or how the Sekhmets and the Sekhmet that first I understood the memories of got involved.
Yeah.
And I forgot what I was going to say.
We're talking about the magics of Egypt.
Oh, thanks. Isn't that funny? I couldn't remember that. So it's like I'm seeing how both Ptah's energy and her energy was locked into black magic, into stone, right? And what they did was they made her and him, they did this with other Djinn. And we don't think Djinn's bad. We think Djinn's the real homegrown fucking, just look it up what we call Djinn. I mean, it's another bastardization, but that's how you do it, isn't it, in the inverted world?
Mm-hmm.
So, how they trapped that energy of Ptah and Sekhmet, and what they did was they put them as deities, so people began to, or they set them up as gods to worship this energy. Right? So as the energy is coming at them, they're taking it up in a MerKaBa, right? And then the people are calling on the Sekhmet and the Ptah for this, that or the other. So then they're draining the energies of the lineages of Ptah and Sekhmet. So in the bastardization of it all, they made them out to be gods, which isn't true. They never wanted to.
Yeah.
Right? But see how they've used their energy and they've co-opted their energy and roped them in with so many things. And meanwhile, all these fuckers are, just call on Sekhmet. I'll just call on Ptah. Black magic of the highest kind. So what's interesting is as I'm discovering it, how I can clear it, right? Now, that would probably be the time that I would say, because my lineage is the Sekhmets, I have access to those memories, right? Mm-hmm. We all have the same essence. That's how we say it. So, she was betrayed badly, she really was. And I suppose it's showing me that, or it's taking me to that place because there's a weakness there in the matrix that we can exploit, So basically, when that tilt happened, they pinpointed then the new centre of the earth, which was Giza, where the Giza pyramids are, right? That's near the centre of the earth, like just about spot on. So they made that, they inserted the hologram that is the pyramids, right? And guess what? The pyramids open onto the Syrian constellation and the Orion constellation. They could just keep bringing the souls in of those anthropos.
Oh, my fucking God.
Dig it? Starting to get the picture?
Oh, my God. Yes. I did not know that little tidbit, which is not a little one. Oh my God.
That's how it became a consciousness invasion, and they outweighed us here.
Okay, I have a question.
Speaking.
So, you know how people go, oh, I felt this vortex, a lot of Pleiadian energy or a lot of Syrian energy, blah, 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 blah.
Yes.
Who knows?
Yep.
Does that mean that
Yes.
basically they're bringing in that energy, but soul energy from those areas to embody? Oh my God. That's the point of it.
Hmm.
Why else would those vortexes be here? Why would Moon need those?
Because they've set them up, little mini MerKaBas to travel through, open a portal, and here you go. See, understand, when they took over like this, right, an Anthropos 11 or an original organic dreamer was worth a lot, because that could power your reality. All you had to do is feed it the right codes into the pineal, right? So they were traded. This is why you've got your handlers and shit throughout time. It's like, here's your lineage, right? And so you get sold to a lineage, or you get traded or whatever to this bunch of handlers that want the energy of the Sekhmets, the Ptahs, the fucking Delphis, etc. Right? So they set up this whole fucking unit around you. Mummies, daddies, fun and frolics, right? Not necessarily mothers and fathers. We know there are organics that are mothers and fathers. I'm saying, you know, it's like, and they usually end up being people that really fucking demand and trigger you. And no matter what you say or do, that's them. You know?
Oh my God.
But imagine this though, the same people, they're in all these different sets of dreaming that you've been doing. So as you get into essence and you start to feel those selves from all there, then you can do something about it. You can pull you out. You don't have to be a victim to this. It's just understanding how insidious this matrix is and why it's affecting Anthropos 11 this way. See, those Anthropos 10, the Annunaki, they needed MerKaBa technology to create realities. We don't. But because they need it, we've learnt the technology, we can play too. It's a little bit more of an even playing field, shall we say. Yeah, good. But, I mean, it's really important to understand where the souls have been coming from.
Yes, completely. Yeah, absolutely. You know, I was reading this thing, Eve Lorgan posted this video about this guy who was talking about Project Soul Catcher. I forget his name.
It's a nice name. Self-explanatory.
Yeah.
I noticed she was posting stuff with this guy, Org Tellers.
Yes. I think it came sort of through him as well. I forgot what I was going to mention that. How the military or the Navy have discovered or are utilising ways to catch souls and put them into the wrong gender. Or they've figured out a way to just kind of basically move souls and embody them wherever they want to. So, look.
How very Agent Smith.
Yeah, it is. I forget why I was saying that. We're talking about, I had a point now, I don't know. I don't have a point anymore.
I like it.
Yeah, there you go.
I can't even, this is why we really want to get the forum going. I can't stand that Facebook. It's such undisguised social engineering. I can't stand it. I mean, all these people, like, Hillary's going to disclose and, it's so great. It's like, they are the UFOs, you fucking idiot.
Yes.
It's orchestrated. Fuck, tards.
I know. People are buying into the game still. I like the fact that people are bringing up these elements, but they're glorifying the elements as being, oh my God, this is going to happen, rather than this is another piece of the little puzzle of the matrix. It's sort of
nothing.
It's not
gets
really
disclosed that they don't have control over. Don't kid
exactly.
yourself.
There's always an agenda.
Don't think WikiLeaks wasn't a controlled leaky lula.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing gets out there that they don't want. I can assure you.
Yeah. Holy crap. I'm just not overwhelmed by it, but it's dropping in just the level of insidiousness
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, no,
of the
it's
whole
so
thing. Yeah, and it's not like it's just another Santa killed. It's not that. It's more, I'm getting the gravity of how deep this goes, the truth of how they've really played it. And also, having said that, really understanding how important organics are, like what we're actually capable of doing and why the Anthropos 11 is so coveted. Like it just, and this is not like an ego thing. It's like, holy crap, no wonder they want that. No wonder.
And the key word there is coveted, because covet usually means take, rape, destroy.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
They
It
don't
doesn't
want to
mean,
understand.
we want to exalt you. No, coveting is not a good thing.
No, not at all. Because that's the energy I get. It's covet. It's not, it's use and abuse all the way. It's not like we're here to help or we're here to want to merge with you or understand you.
Oh,
no,
merge.
fuck that.
Don't fucking merge with anything. Christ, don't merge. That's a rookie mistake from way back. No.
Yeah.
Entwine, entangle, but do not merge. Remain whole and soul to you.
Mm-hmm. Completely. Oh, isn't that even in the romance of it, merging as one in a romance as well? I don't know why that flashed to my mind, but this whole romance of becoming one
with that which breathes you. Well, of course, this is the whole thing that you've been sold. Become one with God. Which one? That one outside.
Yeah. Holy crap! I'm just seeing all the little. The co-ops, the little signs, the little influences. That's why I'm like, oh my gosh. Yeah, it's everywhere. It is everywhere. Wow.
And so, I mean, we already explained in the last video about how that mirror technology works, that inversion. But if you can see that star tetrahedron MerKaBa is the epitome of inversion. One, inverted.
Mm-hmm. Ho! On all sides too. Holy shit.
And as you're doing these counter-rotating fields, or you're in that counter-rotating field, that's holding time and gravity. Time and gravity. I don't know, we did a video on that a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah?
Yeah, I'm getting it. It's all,
so, although it's brilliant, so are we. Fuck you, asshole. So are we. And... it's our turn. So, the aliens are landing. They're not coming to my house. No thanks. Project Bluebeam. Read about it.
I agree. The things that they don't want us to know comes to essence.
That's right.
And everything else is controlled. Everything else is controlled. If you're not connected to essence...
Spin. PR spin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Absolutely. And I'm wondering even these whistleblowers that come from NASA or blah, blah, blah.
Anything that comes from NASA
I wonder how much of a whistleblowers they actually are.
Anything that comes from NASA's a plant. Any picture from NASA's bullshit. Yeah. Essence is where it's at, girlfriend. There's no outside of self. Essence is the generator. Essence is giving me the experiences. It's running the show in sovereignty. Like it really is in sovereignty. Because it's not adhering to this fucking matrix co-opt. That our little brain and belief systems. See, once our belief systems become more our own, then we're automatically leaving a lot of the matrix behind because we're not recreating through those belief systems. So, the more you get your own experience of it, the more you are naturally disconnecting and not saying yes to that experience of it. I mean, a lot of people say, I didn't consent and all that sort of thing. It's beyond saying yes.
Yeah, it is.
If you don't say no, they consider that consent. If you don't know about it, how do you know to say no?
Exactly. Yeah.
So,
I don't know. It's not that I want to be irresponsible to all of this, but I don't want to subscribe to what I've been given. I just don't agree with any of it. It's just all matrix bullshit and I don't want to play the game. I just don't want to play the fucking game.
And I mean, I must say, since I've been pulling my energy, etc., I've definitely felt better. I've definitely felt more in control of my life. Or if I say it like this, Essence just keeps surprising me. You know, the more I trust that, why would Essence give me a bad time? It doesn't want me to learn lessons.
No, it doesn't.
Get fucked.
No, not at all. Doesn't want me to learn from my karma. No, none of that shit.
It might want me to gain experience wisdom, but I ain't learning lessons. Naughty, naughty, naughty. Or dumbass. You know, I just, the whole, turn it on its head. Turn it on its head. Because it's fucking bullshit.